Hey, I'm Tom with Pro Tour Reviews, and Little Giant just sent us this ladder, and it's called the Fortress, and for good reason. When you look at this thing, you can see that it's something that will actually surround you when you're up in it. So it's not about keeping things out, it's about keeping you in. So according to the American Society of Orthopedic Surgeons, there's 500,000 ladder injuries a year, and 300 of those are fatal. So there's good reason why you want to consider a ladder like this if you're going to need something with a platform. So probably the best way to show you how this ladder works is to just take you up top and show you what it looks like. So as I come up this ladder, the first thing that I notice is that there's these bars in the way that keep you from falling in or falling out, that is. And if you noticed, right here on the back side, these actually are spring loaded and will open and close as you come in, and when you go to step out, you're gonna have to move these out of the way. You can also lean against these. They're actually very sturdy. And as far as sturdy goes as well, this ladder feels very secure. It's designed so that you can actually lean forward in it and lean against the front workstation here, and in the event that you are in a spot where you might fall backwards, these will actually catch you and keep you inside of the ladder, hence the Fortress name that they've given this ladder. So one of the really nice things that I like about this ladder is all the storage options that you have on top. Now you don't have to be wearing a clunky tool belt trying to get into the ladder. You can actually keep your tools right in front of you. There's slots for screwdrivers, a hammer, a drill right here, spots where you can click your tape measure in here, actually magnetic trays built in where if you have small things like nuts and bolts and screws, you can just stick those there and they're not going to fall off. And also this little compartment right here, the lid that closes, that will allow me to put those small bits and pieces in there and close that lid and keep them secure, so when I fold this up, they don't fall off. All of these are nice little things that make it easier to do your job. This is not a step though. It's clearly noted on here that this is not to be stood on, but again, I mentioned it earlier and I'll say it again, is you can actually lean against it. So you can actually reach out ahead of you and get a little bit of leverage to reach out here and know that this is actually something secure to lean against. So, and the ladder, when you're leaning out here, it feels incredibly stable. There's no movement of the feet, no rocking or walking or anything like that. So approximately 20% of ladder injuries come from missing the last step. And what Little Giant did with this ladder is something that I really appreciate. As I'm coming down this ladder, and when I get to that last step, there's a very audible click, and also you can feel the step move slightly as that bar steps down. And then that lets me know I'm getting to the very last step before I hit the ground. I know I've done it, I'm probably you have too, where you miss that last step and you twist your ankle or even begin to fall. And this is a good way to make sure that that does not happen. The particular model ladder that we have here is the 4-step model, which gives you roughly 48 inches of height. These come in 4 other sizes that go from a 3-step, a 4-step, a 5-step, and then also a 6-step, which gives you roughly 6 feet. One of the things that I really appreciate with this ladder too is how easy it is to fold. A lot of times when you get to platform ladders, they're kind of large and clunky. Not the case here. This has a very simple handle right here. I pull up on it, pull this in, and the ladder is folded. And if you can notice how thin this ladder is, it folds up to a very compact platform, including the platform section and your leaning section at the top. Not a lot of thickness here, and also not a lot of weight. This ladder weighs in at about 30 pounds. So setting up the ladder is just as easy. Just simply push down on the base, push it forward, make sure it clicks into place, and then make sure your base is a flat surface to put the ladder on, and you're going to be ready to go. Another big mistake many people make is choosing the wrong ladder for the application. In the case of this is a platform ladder, so this isn't going to work for all applications, but in the event that you need to do work where you're on a platform elevated off the ground, this is going to be a great solution. This ladder is a first-class AA rated ladder. It's a special class which is rated for its additional load limit, which is 375 pounds. So why that really matters is, if you look at the weight limit of this ladder and its construction, this thing is so small when it's folded up. And even as you look at the ladder and look at the construction of the legs on this, it's a box-style fiberglass that makes it really compact, but yet incredibly strong. So why should you want this ladder? Well, for me, it's because of one, the security features that are built into it. I'm not going to fall out of it. 2 is how lightweight it is and its construction. I've never seen a box style fiberglass construction like this that is incredibly strong. I mean, this thing holds 375 pounds and yet only weighs about 30 pounds to pick it up and move it around. And even if you're getting the larger size ladder, guess what? It only raises the weight by about 10 more pounds. So you're getting an incredible amount of weight bearing for not a lot of weight to carry around and move around your place of work. The price ranges between $400 to $500 depending on your retailer and what height you're looking for. I'm curious to know what you think about this platform ladder and how it compares to the platform ladders you've used. Drop me a comment below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, do that so you don't miss out on our next video. And as always, thanks for watching.